Peace and love, yo. How y'all doing? Back again, flowing and growing with Sister Nzinga. Well, I want to first thank my new subscribers and those that hit the notification buzzer. You know, you hit that notification buzzer as soon as I put the video up, then you get notification, boom, boom, bam. Then you get the thing. It's okay. Thank you guys, because I do this for you guys. And, let's talk about it. Today's Talk About It Tuesday. And don't forget y'all to think, because it ain't illegal yet. So I'm going to give you something to think about. I'm going to make it short and sweet this time. I just want to talk about the food and how we are making decisions on the foods that we put into our bodies. Now, of course, everybody's favorite time for when we have barbecue, hot dogs, hamburger, some hot sausage or some ribs. That's the basic stuff that we have. Then you gotta have some tater salad and some this, that, and that, and that, and that. But I'm just saying that we have to be more mindful of the things that we put in our body. Even though hot dogs is quick and easy, we got to find something else. Because if you do some research, you find out that hot dogs is crap. It's the scraps. And then they take and mix all this other stuff in it. And when you see how they take and they put it in the skin to make it a hot dog. And if you really knew what went inside, I don't know if you would really eat it. But you just taste it and, girl, I like my hot dog fried, or I like a bowl with some mustard, some ketchup, or something. But we have to start making decisions to stop eating things based on what we've always eaten and what tastes good. Because simply hot dogs, hot sausage, any kind, chicken dogs, they got chicken dogs now, turkey dogs, pork dogs, beef dogs, all them dogs. Ain't none of them dogs no good. Because it's still, they take all the scraps and they squeeze it together along with some other stuff. And that's what your hot dog is. So wouldn't you care not to put that stuff in your body? And like Coke soda they tell you Coke soda clean your battery, and Coke soda will get the stains out your toilet. But so what is it doing to your body? Think, y'all, they ain't illegal yet. And we have to be mindful of these things. And then when they tell you this, the red dye that's in a lot of the little snacks they have for the children, because they got them little pepper, these pepper sauces even on Doritos and Takis and for the Pringles and different potato chips and stuff. That stuff is poison. Because listen to this, y'all. America's food, and I know if I'm not exactly right, I'm close. America's food is banned in 30 countries. So that's saying that the food that America is able to sell you here in America, other countries do not allow certain things to be sold in their country because of the foundation of what it's made of, or what they put in it. I mean, that says a lot. That says a lot. And by now you should know that, the doctors are not trying to heal you. The doctors will only put a Band-Aid on what's going on with you. They already know that based on the food that the industry is giving you, that you're going to get sick. And then they have these people who used to be, like, what's the guy's name? I even hate saying his name, but the guy that used to be involved with computers, and now he's in all this pharmaceutical stuff. He's going to get involved with whatever he can get, whatever the new thing is coming. And then they have came up with all these different companies that's selling quote unquote vegan, vegetarian food. Now, they just wanted to be getting their hands in it. So now they're coming up with Beyond Meat, and I don't know the names of all the different things. There's a lot of them. There's really a lot of them. And this is stuff, it's like fast food. It's like fast food vegan food because it's processed. It says it's plant-based, but it's processed in the plant. They still have machines just squeezing this in there, putting that in there, bottling it up and whatever, packaging it up. That's processed food. The best food that you need for you is some fruits and vegetables. And make sure that your fruits have seeds in them. This is amazing how they can tell you that. I mean, why would you eat a watermelon with no seeds? Because you don't want to spit out the seeds. You better spit out them seeds because you sucking in something else. Whatever they're using to make this thing. So it's not really like grown outside like God intended. It's not really a fruit where you took another seed and it took the ground, had the earth and like the lighting and the rain that produced this fruit to reproduce this fruit again from itself. And it's sad that sometimes you can't even get seeds in nowhere because they don't want you making your own food because they want to be in charge of everything. They want you to come to them for stuff. I hope you're thinking because I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not making this stuff up. The food that they are giving you, it's already a plan. And who was it that told me that the people that make cigarettes? Okay, it's don't quote me. Like I said, do some research on your own. But you can do. It's a certain name of cigarette. They own like some food companies now. They bought out food companies. Now they put addictive stuff in cigarettes that make you like want that cigarette. You know that. But now, how are they getting involved in food? So they're putting certain things in the food, whether it's the coloring or whether it's something to kind of make you be addicted to it, make you come and just keep wanting and wanting and wanting the same way that when you smoke a cigarette. It ain't so simple for you to stop smoking those cigarettes because they're addictive. A lot of things are addictive. That's why they're set up in nature. That's chemical based to deal with whatever your I don't know the names of all that kind of stuff, but there's something's in your system that makes you want that makes your body crave for that thing. And most of the time it's always chemical based. Most of the time it's always chemical based. So I just want to say that, I just want us to be a little more mindful of the things that we're eating. And most importantly, the things that we're giving our children. I mean, y'all read the labels because do you understand that this system is in place is not your friend? They have an agenda. They have an agenda. And the agenda is to eliminate some of these people on this earth. We have to really stay up on it. And it's easy, because I don't like flipping through this stuff, but I flip through just every now and then enough to be able to gather some information. Then I see something that resonates with me that I'm interested in. Then I go and I do some more research and listen to, people and then do some research on my own. That's what we have to do nowadays. We cannot just know that, that the good old doctor is a good old doctor and that, the pharmaceutical people are really, really trying to just eliminate you by getting you hooked on some type of drugs or taking pills. You got a little bit of this, they tell you, they don't ask you like, well, how did this happen? They just with this, if you got stung by some type of bug, they would need to know how to deal with that, how to deal with, this particular thing. They just will look at your sting and they just do something just to take it down, not even concerned about where the sting came from, what kind of sting it was, stuff like that. So we just have to be a little more involved in our own lives and making decisions about what's best for us. And it's not being selfish. It's all this just loving up on yourself, baby cake. And that's so they don't want us to love up on ourselves. And y'all down to school, I do want to put a little plug in. And now that school has started back, please be mindful when your children come home to ask your children what happened today. Because, we still have some of these teachers that when they get a moment with our children, that they're telling our children, things that's not good to be telling a child. They may tell the child that, well, you don't even worry about trying because, you dumb or you ain't never going to be nothing or, they still got some teachers that are doing that kind of stuff. Can you imagine that? And how they going to be a teacher? But all these people who got jobs, they're not really, it's a job is paying them money. It's not really, their heart's not in it like it used to be. So I'm just saying, just love up on yourself. Make good food choices. If you got like about 15 ingredients in it, and it's just one thing, you don't want it. Be selective. Are you worth it? Are you worth making a decision? Are you making a decision to change something? Are you worth doing without something sometimes? Figure out your worth. And then think about the future. If you have children, we have to really stop giving our children all these little quick snacks, the stuff that has all this food coloring in it, and the processed stuff. So love yourself and love the child enough to go and do some research to find out what they're doing, and be careful what they feeding them at the school too. And if you have to, feed your child, send your child with a lunch, and you don't have the convenience of just of trusting their food that you're getting, then it's worth you. It's worth the time, and your child is worth it to get up early, or make sure you do it at nighttime to pack their lunch and send them to school, and so they can have their own stuff. They can have something healthy. So I'm just always saying, y'all think it ain't illegal yet, and please be mindful of your food choices. All right, make some choices that's best for you. Y'all, peace and love. God loves you, so do I.